What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Planet Crafter. Today I want to get started by building some more tier 2 flower spreaders. We built a couple of those last time. We really just upgraded our tier 1 flower spreaders to tier 2. And at some point, I noticed this when I was rewatching the last episode. At some point we hit the flora stage and I didn't even realize it. Those stages tend to coincide with these terraformation unlocks. Not all of them necessarily. But yeah, I think a lot of them do coincide with some of these milestones in the blueprints. But yeah, we're like 12-13% towards flora, which is really exciting. So, in spirit of that, let's build some more flower spreaders. We've only got 2. And these are really our best means of boosting our oxygen right now, and also our biomass. That's pretty big. That's a pretty big boost to biomass. So yeah, I'm going to build at least 2 more of these. Maybe 3, 4 if I can squeeze it. That might be pushing it. 4 might be pushing it. Super alloy fertilizer. Let's check. I don't think I have any fertilizer already built. It takes algae, eggplant, and sulfur. We're good on algae. I remember I had to move that over here because, yeah, we've got so much. Probably go out and actually harvest some to get started. And then eggplant. Ooh, we're a little shy on eggplant. This stuff is 69%. If we give this a little time to grow, we can get some more, but that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. Actually, we might be able to pull this off. I'm actually going to stick these eggplant in this chest for now. I don't want to carry them around in my, in my inventory. I need to go, I think I need to go make some super alloy. Actually, hold on. This is why we have super alloy over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just need 2 more super alloy. We've got 6. I'm just going to throw that in there. And each of these flower spreaders takes 2 super alloy and 2 fertilizer. We're good on everything else. So let me start by swinging around back. We'll clear out our algae generators. That's kind of a thing of mine. Before I use up a resource, I like to get more of it if I can. Just kind of offset the costs that I'm about to incur. Same thing with water. We're about to use up some water, so let's clear out our atmospheric water generators. And then since we're over here, let's see if we've got 2 super alloy in our base. Yeah! I think we're going to pull this off in one shot. That's awesome. I thought 4 flower spreaders was going to be pushing it. But we're good. Sulfur, that's the other thing I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4 sulfur. So let's get these eggplants. We'll do 1, 2. Yeah, so that was all the algae that I harvested. So we'll go get 6 more to finish this off. So yeah, 4 tier 1 fertilizers used 12 algae. That's a lot. So what did we get? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, these things take 2 each. They take 2 each. Oh, we need so much more. Okay, that makes more sense. I was surprised we were about to make so many flower spreaders, but they take 2 fertilizer each. And we've only got 4. Okay, we'll just build the 2. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe by the end of this episode, our eggplants will be done growing and we can build the other 2. Yeah, I mean, they've already grown 9% since we started. Yeah. Okay, so what else do we need? I think we got it all. We got it all. So let's get our 2 more golden seeds. I thought I had 6 of these, but I only see, oh, the others are in the vegetubes, which really aren't doing a whole lot now comparatively. That's 78 parts per quadrillion. That's 1900 parts per quadrillion. It's just, it's not even playing in the same league. All right, so I'm going to put this one right here. Get them kind of overlapping a little bit. And then I'll put this one. Oh, I ran out of super alloy. Oh, I didn't get it all out of that chest over there. So let's go get this. I think I might put an entrance on this side of my bio base. Either on this side of our new tier 2 biodome, or kind of in this corner of the bio lab. I've been thinking about doing that. Alright, so here's our new tier 2 flower spreader. And we'll throw our other gold nugget in there. I'm going to leave these here for now, just because the energy that they consume is just, it's minuscule compared to everything else we've got going on. So it's not really like we're not losing anything from it, but it's just, I mean, what am I going to do with this stuff if I break it down right now? The Vegetube gives us, where is it? Silicon, magnesium, aluminum, and 1 water bottle. I mean, we don't need any of that. All we're going to get from breaking these down is the gold nuggets, and we don't have anything to put them in right now. So I'm just going to leave them there. So yeah, this area is starting to look lush. It's starting to look fertile. It's looking good. So I wanted to get those two things built ASAP, because anything that adds to our rates, you know, it's like compound interest. You want to invest for retirement in your 20s, not your 50s. I want to get those things built early so that they have time to produce while we go off and do other things. So speaking of other things, let's grab our food, and we've got a bunch of water in here. I'm going to dump this off in my biolab. So that's what I wanted to start off today's episode with. And for the rest of the episode, oh, we've got our little tree thing in here. Oh, we've got this other, I forgot about my other tier 2 biodome. We need to start clearing this thing out now too. So last episode, we unlocked the gas extractor, which takes 2 zeolite. And I don't know if that is the trigger for zeolite now appearing in the world. We found a zeolite in a chest shortly after that. At some point, zeolite just starts appearing on the map where it wasn't before. And I don't know at what point that is. I would think once you can start using it, that would be when it starts appearing. But I've never like looked into that. I've never looked it up. I've never gone out looking for it at that moment. I've just, at some point in the future, started running across it, and I'm like, oh look, there's zeolite, and there wasn't before. So I kind of want to go around seeing if we can find some of this stuff. I think I'm not seeing any. It doesn't just appear out in the middle of the world, like where all of our cobalt and iron and stuff is. Ooh, we'll take some. Ooh, mushrooms. We only have like 2 mushrooms, so that's good. That's real good. Yeah, it doesn't just appear out on the ground like this. There's like little rock alcove things that it will appear inside of. And those are kind of all over the place. So I'm not seeing any. Let me hop into our little outpost over here to refresh our oxygen. I also need to change the color of the beacon because we decided the brown doesn't look it's hard to see. So we're going to make this sort of a light red. Yeah, that's better. Maybe a slightly brighter red. There's some food and water for us, but we've already got food and water. So I don't think we're going to run across any zeolite just lying around yet. I don't know when it happens. It'll just kind of happen. We'll be out wandering around, and then suddenly there's zeolite. So I think what I'm going to do instead. Ooh, blueprint microchip. Somehow we missed this chest and never opened it until now. This is why you want to leave some chests. You don't want to just open every single chest that you run across throughout the game. You want to leave some stuff for in-game because We would not have gotten a microchip if we had opened that chest earlier. So that's really good. Let's go cash that in. Let's drink our water. I'm going to take the aluminum and iron from these. I'll leave everything else for now, but we used up a lot of iron and aluminum recently, so I'm going to specifically restock those. I think I'm going to build an advanced crafting table in that outpost by my aluminum ore extractors, so I can just go over there and like empty out the ore extractors and turn everything into super alloy and not have to like truck it all back and forth. So I'll throw that in there. Okay, so maybe we're not hurting on aluminum, but you know, we were there. We might as well clear it out. So let's cash in this microchip. Ooh, that is perfect. That is absolutely in line with the rest of what I wanted to do today. And that is kind of upgrading my command post. When I say command post, really I'm just kind of talking about this one little room here. It's where I've got my screens that report my status, my stage, my rates, my blueprints, energy, all that sort of stuff. And right now it's just kind of part of my larger base, and I kind of want to do something special with that. And unlocking the GPS satellite, the first GPS satellite that you get like right off the bat just by building the launch platform, it's kind of useless. It doesn't really serve much point until you can get the tier 2 version of it. Now that we've got that, I think it would actually be worth launching. So let's put all this stuff away. We'll empty out the rest of this ore extractor and then kind of get started on that project while our flower spreaders spread flowers. Ooh, filled up on cobalt. That's good. I always like when we fill up one of our storage lockers and have to move over to the next one. It means we're doing good on our resources. All right, let me go put these things away. I'll eat our beans. Yummy, yummy beans. I do wish there was some more just minor cosmetic stuff in this game, like just being able to, you know, carve out some paths or like plant dirt or something to mark trails. That would be nice. It's not a big deal, but it would be nice. Our mushroom's going to go upstairs. I'll put it in our seed storage. And I think all this stuff, yeah, all this stuff is ready to harvest. Which means we can probably build our other 2 flower spreaders that I wanted to get to. So let's put all this stuff away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't remember exactly why we needed 6. I need 4, 2, 4, 6. Oh, I need 8. I need 8 eggplants total because I need 2 fertilizer each. Yeah, I'll just wait on that. We've built 2. We're fine. We're fine. So here's kind of what I'm thinking for this. I think I want my command post to be up in our tower. We built this thing and then just kind of didn't do anything with it. So I want it to be up in the tower. But first, I'm going to take all this iron. I kind of want to connect my launch platform to the tower. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of building a bridge from the launch platform over to the tower. We've got these rails in the way, but I mean, a lot of good those do. We can just jump right over them. So I think we're going to do foundation grid. Foundation grid. Let's keep building these. We'll do one kind of here. And that almost lines up perfectly, so that's pretty good. And I actually kind of want to go up as well. So maybe we'll do one more. It's kind of hard to tell how close we are. We'll do 2 more, and now we'll start building some stairs. And these things don't really link, at least not the bottom. You can't link the bottom of stairs to platform grid. So we'll do that. Actually, you know what? I need to start the stairs on the tower side. So let me break that down. Let me go get the resources to build a door. Which that's going to take some titanium and silicon. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. So let's see. I kind of want to go, I don't want to go all the way up. I think I want to aim for that second from the top level. So let's see. Temporarily, let me build a platform grid there and another one kind of right here, just so I can get over this way a little bit closer. Then we'll build a living compartment there. Now we can link the stairs to that, if it will be kind. There we go. Link stairs to those stairs. And then maybe one more set of stairs. Oh, look at that. That was like perfect. The spacing of all that just absolutely lined up. That was excellent. So this is pretty cool. I think I might do one more platform grid there just to kind of center this a little bit. And then let's just do one more here. There we go. So getting back might be a little difficult because we can't quite jump over it the other way. But the point is more, do we want to fix that? Do we want to fix that? Maybe we just do some stairs going up to it like that. You know, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to lower this just a little bit on this side. If it'll let me. I don't think it's going to let me. It wants to link those together, but so that's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. It looks a little funky, but now we can get back and forth both directions. So yeah, this is good. Now we can get from our launch platform up to the top of our base. And I think this is where I want to set up my command post. So I think I'm going to move, maybe not move. Let me see. I don't think I want to move my terraforming screens up here. I think I want to build new ones. And I want to start with a desktop. So we're going to do, actually we're going to do 2. We'll do desk here and another one right next to it. Yep. How are we doing on iron? Because this is all the iron we've got. We took everything out of our storage. And then I'll put a, there's a new screen, not really new. We've actually had it for a very long time. I just haven't been using it. Hydration is getting low and we don't have water. So let's go take care of that right now. I'm going to move my ladder kind of over here just because where it was kind of in the way. So first water, then silicon. And let's just do our rounds really fast. Looks like we need to clear out our water. We'll probably need to harvest our algae. Yeah, I said an episode or 2 ago that these are some of the things that we're just going to have to do it every episode, multiple times an episode. Just go around collecting stuff so that we don't stall, so we don't stop producing these resources while we're doing other stuff. And now's a good time to do that, I think. I had my torch on. These trees, right now the only thing that we have that uses trees is our biomass rocket. And maybe we actually launch another one of those. That might be good. That takes, I think, a sea lerma, a tree bark, and tier 1 fertilizer. Which, since we don't have enough eggplants for all the flower spreaders, we do have enough for a biomass rocket. So our next generation of eggplants will allow us to build 2 more flower spreaders. Sorry, I'm trying to think and collect stuff at the same and talk at the same time. Our next generation of eggplant will allow us to build 2 more flower spreaders. And so we'll take some of this eggplant, get some fertilizer. We'll get a tree bark and a seed lerma. And we'll go launch another biomass rocket. We've gotten a lot more, almost doubled our biomass from these 2 extra flower spreaders. We're getting some biomass from our biodomes and algae generators, but I think those flower spreaders are providing the bulk of our biomass. Like I said last time, I really wish there was a breakdown screen like we have for energy, but for each of these other things. It would be nice to see where all of our biomass is coming from, but alas. Oh, rockets, yeah. So I think we're out of, okay, we've got enough. I think we've got enough for 1 rocket. Yeah. So let's grab 2 of these, 1 of these, and what was the other thing? Oh, that was it. So we've got that, 2 super alloy, and those things. All right, so let's, really quick, grab some silicon. I'm gonna grab a couple silicon and a couple titanium. Maybe a couple cobalt, because I don't know what I'm going to be building up there and what it's going to require. So let's just bring a few things with us. Also grab a couple fabric, because this fabric is used for some of your home and decor type things, which I want to build up there, like a chair. Maybe a flower pot would be nice. That requires more fertilizer. All right, so our GPS satellite, we're going to definitely build that later, so we're going to have to make some more super alloy. Yeah. This says provides better geolocation to the mapping screen. You don't have to launch both. You can just launch the GPS satellite too. Alright, so let's launch a biomass rocket. Since this thing doesn't like call down meteors for us to go collect, then we can just fire and forget. Alright, we'll come back up, and what is the... So I want to build this messages screen. Magnesium, which I didn't bring with me. Okay. Oh look, we got some of the gold seed flowers all the way on this side of our base. That's interesting. Alright, let's head back up with our magnesium. It's a lot of floors. So this transmission screen, we have not built this yet. We're going to now. I'll put it kind of right there. And this has no communication antenna in range. So let's build a communication antenna. This is something else that we unlocked very, very early on and then never did anything with. Receive transmissions from outer space. Use in combination with transmission screen. So if we build one of these, we can start getting messages. And that's kind of the reason why I haven't built it yet, is because it doesn't actually affect the game. It's more for like the storyline. And so the messages that you receive from it tell you a little bit about what's going on, why you're here. And it's fun from a like story perspective, but doesn't do anything at all about progression towards terraforming the planet. So I'm going to build this thing up top because, you know, satellite dishes should be built in a high place and have a unobstructed view of the sky. So I'll just throw that there, and we should now start receiving messages. So we've got one right away to convict GP8971L. So we're a convict. You chose, I can never remember if it's choose or chose. You chose to commute your sentence into an extradition. If you want to be released of all the charges pending against you, you'll have to fully terraform this planet. Wow, that's quite the sentence. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and will send you the required blueprints. So that's why we're getting more blueprints over time, is they're sending them to us as we make progress. I have read all these before, but I don't remember what they say. Do not try to contact Sentinel Core in any case. If our sensors do not detect any advancements on the terraformation process, you'll be considered missing. The charges won't be dropped. You cannot claim property or value over anything on the planet. Aww. So I'm going to do all the work, but I don't get to keep anything. You are only allowed to use the resources found on the planet to increase the terraformation index. You are not allowed to leave this planet until the terraformation is complete. Okay, so that explains why we're here. Apparently, we are a convict, and we're like commuting our sentence by terraforming this planet. Interesting. I also want to build this mapping screen. This is going to take a compass microchip, iron, and silicon. I'm going to go down, and we'll go out here. We'll see what the GPS satellite requires. I think it requires 2 compass microchips. Yeah, 2 compass microchips. So we need 3 compass microchips and then tons of super alloy. So let's go do that. So I think we're going to have to make our super alloy now. So let me see. I've got all this water. I don't know why I have all this water. I collected all this water and then didn't put it away. I'm just going to throw it in here for now, except for one. And let me put this fabric away. I'm going to use the fabric, but I need to make other stuff first. Let's put our space food away. And I'm going to go ahead and eat this, and we'll just drink the water. We've got water coming out of our noses. That's a weird expression. Okay, so got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cobalt, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Magnesium, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Silicon, I think we don't have any, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Titanium, we've got 2, so 3, 4, 5. And iron, we've already got 5. So, super alloy, go! And then we're going to build another rocket engine. Let me see, I've got blueprints for the jetpack T2. I think we built that already. Agility boots, backpack, jetpack. I remember last time we had to upgrade our backpack to tier 5 because we hadn't done that yet. So now I'm just double checking that I've got all the current upgrades that are available. I don't think you ever get a tier 5 oxygen tank. I think tier 4 is as high as it goes. Let's double check over here. Agility boots, exoskeleton, mining speed. I think mining speed tier 4 we haven't unlocked yet, but I'm not going to obsess over that right now. So yeah, I think we're up to date on everything. So compass microchip, 2 aluminum, 1 magnesium, and 1 silicon each. We need 3. So that's going to be 6 aluminum. I think it was magnesium and silicon. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Compass 1, 2, 3. So one of those is for our GPS screen. So let's go get some of the resources we'll need for that. From this one. Grab a couple of those. Grab a couple of these. Because I also want to build a chair. So that's going to take iron and fabric. And what else do we need? I think that's it for now. So let's start by launching our rocket. So build GPS tier 2 satellite. I love that each of these satellites looks different. This has like these gold solar panel things all over it. It's so cool. So So we'll launch that into space. We'll head up into our tower and build the mapping screen for it. So what this is going to do... Ooh, new message received. We'll look at that in a sec. So now we can see a map of the area around us. And you can see over here on the slider, I think this is new. I think this was added in the latest update because I don't remember seeing it before, but I could have just not noticed it. This is... like, we can zoom out, and I think this is as far as you can zoom out with the Tier 1 GPS satellite. And we can zoom out this far with the Tier 2 GPS satellite. There is a Tier 3 that we can unlock later, I think, from our blueprint microchips that will allow us to go even further. So it just lets you kind of see the map around your base. And this is why I feel like the Tier 1 satellite's not very useful, because that's not a huge area. The Tier 2 satellite lets you see a whole lot more. You can see that some of the beacons that we've placed also show up on the map, so that's really cool. So yeah, this is the big crash ship. That's the Death Valley where we died the first time. This is the Silicon area. This is our lake with our bio base right there. So it's a good sized area. There's still a lot that we can't see, so it might be useful to actually go out and build some outposts in different parts of the world and add some these map screens there as well, just so we can see more of the world. So, got another message from Sentinel Core. Identification unnamed. Corporate ownership unclaimed. Habitability level null. Sector Isidial Prime. History unknown. Unnamed planet is located in the Isidial Prime sector, a pre-civilization sector crossed mostly by trade ships to travel between big spaceports. The sector count 842 planets and 13,511 stars, is 7 parsecs wide. It has been identified as one of the possible candidates for future colonization. That just tells us a little bit about the planet that we're on, I guess. It's interesting. All right, I'm out of iron. That's okay. We know how to get iron. We know how to get iron. We'll head over to our ore extractors. We'll just grab all the iron and... yeah, just the iron. I was thinking maybe also the aluminum, but we've got 2+ storage lockers full of aluminum. Actually, we need to empty this out. Yeah, we need to empty it out so that it'll keep producing. So let me throw some of this stuff in here. I guess we can tell what we leave behind every time. We keep filling up with magnesium and cobalt. So we'll take some magnesium. I think we might be getting a little bit low on that. Our Tier 4 drills, those things are just, they're incredible. The amount of pressure those are producing. I think pressure is currently our highest producing stat, despite the fact that we've got all these heaters and all this oxygen producing stuff. Let's go take a look at our pressure screen. So yeah, pressure is at almost 20,000 nanopascals. Oxygen is now up to 12,000. It's finally surpassed heat, which is good because oxygen is going to let us unlock the Tier 4 heater very, very soon. That's at 63 parts per billion. We're at 60.5. That's so soon. I don't think it's going to happen this episode, but absolutely next episode. That's exciting. So let's throw this stuff in here. Got our magnesium, cobalt. Yeah, see, that was getting kind of low. Cobalt we're doing okay with. Aluminum, yeah, we're doing okay with aluminum. I'll throw that in there. Okay, so let's go build our chair. And we'll just kind of put it right there. And then I do want to put a terraformation screen above that. So cobalt and silicon. I just now thought of that, otherwise I would have grabbed those resources while I was down here. I'm going to get these from our ore extractors. We'll empty this out really fast. Yeah, we took care of our iron shortage, no doubt. So I do need 1 iron for that screen. Yeah. Yep, we were out of iron, and now we are most definitely not out of iron again. It's really good having these ore extractors right here. I don't know why I went all the way over to my aluminum to get iron a little while ago. Ooh, hydration. I've got to keep an eye on that. I keep drinking my water and then just going about my day like I don't need water anymore. So this is cobalt and silicon. So we'll keep 1 cobalt. Let's just go. We'll take the water from here. I'll grab 1 more so I don't die later. I'm gonna take our new bridge to get up there. This is actually a little bit faster. We don't have to go through all those ladders. Alright, so we'll put a terraformation screen on this wall and just kind of center it in between those other 2. Yeah, so this is our new little command outpost. We've got a desk where we can get messages, we can kind of see the world, we can monitor our progress. The other stuff like our power screens and our blueprint screens, we'll leave those down at the bottom. We need to check those regularly. But this is where we can kind of come up and just kind of, take a look around, see the progress of our terraformation, and see how things are going. I like it. I like it. It's nice. The chair is purely decorative. You can't sit in it or anything, which is why I tend to not build these things, because they are just decorative and they require fabric, and there's so little fabric in the game. But we should start doing that. All right, let's go see if we can build our other 2 flower spreaders. But first, I want to build some area lamps. Let me put everything else away. We'll clear out our inventory. What? You're not supposed to be in there. We'll put our super alloy away because we don't want to lose that. Ooh, that's our last super alloy. We still have some in the bio base, but oof, that's low. So magnesium and cobalt. Let me get a couple of these. Let's do 4. Let's do 8. Yeah, so these area lamps, I want to put these on our bridge, and 8 may be a little much. Let's try that again. Ooh, there it is, our tier 4 heater. Yes, that's going to be massive. So I'm going to put 1 right here, and we'll put 1 right here. Whoops, fell off the bridge. And then we're going to just do 2 going down the bridge. So we'll do 2 here, and then we'll do 2 here, and then 2 more here. Just kind of frame the bridge. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I think I want to change the color on these, but it's so hard. Since you have to do this manually, it's really hard to get the exact same color on each one. Let's see if I can eyeball it. I worry that if I just try to eyeball it, they're all going to be slightly different and it'll be noticeable. So that's about 1/3 between white and green. Let's see how good our eyeballs are. Does that look alright? Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. We can do it. Alright, so let's try to get all these others set to about the same color. At the very least, I wish it would just, like, the interface would... No, I guess it makes more sense for it to represent the color that it currently is, which is this weird brownish white. I don't know why that's the default. It's kind of a hideous color. But yeah, I wish there was a way to, like, save the colors. So you can say, I like this green, let me reuse that on other lights around my world. Keeping an eye on my oxygen down there, don't worry. I've learned that mistake twice. and we're like 2 feet from a door. So if we did start to pass out from oxygen, we would get to safety in time. So how's that? Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think we may eventually do some on that bridge as well, but I just want to do this first bridge first. Okay, tier 4 heater. Let's do this. So if we break down our, I think we have 9 tier 3 heaters. We're going to get 9 iridium rods. These take 2 each. We're good there. Super alloy. All right, let's crush tons and tons of our resources over here. Let me actually, we're 40 minutes in. You know what? I'll save the tier 4 heaters for next time. I think we're going to need to do a few things before we can build them. We need to make more super alloy. I want to build one of these advanced craft stations over in my aluminum outposts, and that way we can just like turn all of those resources into super alloys whenever we go over there. So that's going to be a lot of work. I think this is actually a really good place to wrap things up before biting off another project. So tier 4 heaters will be next time. Our additional tier 2 flower spreaders will be next time. Our food should have grown by now. Let's check this last message from Riley. Who's Riley? To convict GP8971L. You chose... Oh, sorry. That's our first message. Hello. I finally managed to locate the system they sent you in. I don't have much time, but I'll try to give you some advices. Advices? Okay. The success rate of planet crafters is so low because it's nearly an impossible task. You should find space food in your pod and maybe in space wrecks. You'll be able to grow food by yourself when you meet the correct requirements, so try to find some vegetable seeds. Exploration and improvements are essentials. Explore and improve your equipment to increase your chances of survival. I hope this message will reach you. So I'm guessing Riley is a friend of ours who has some early game advice, but since we waited so long to build this, it's kind of meaningless at this point. But we do appreciate the sentiment, Riley. It would have been very helpful if we had built this thing when we first unlocked it. All right, so we're going to wrap it up here. Next time we'll build some more flower spreaders. We'll build our tier 4 heaters. We'll build an advanced crafting station over in our aluminum area so we can make more super alloy. And we are just crushing this world. It is looking so good. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time after I save.